Good morning. I am Associate Provost Jill Bryant, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony at Hamline University, held at the St. Paul River Center. As we begin our time together today, I'd like to invite Chaplain Nancy Victorin Van Groot to give the invocation.
May I offer these words as we begin. Gracious God, giver of life, hope of life, in you we live and move and have our being. Here we are today, gathered by the river, this beautiful river, sacred to the Dakota people, whose homeland we acknowledge. Like this river, we have run our course to this time and place. We have so much to celebrate. We have accomplished these degrees under conditions of struggle and perseverance. Yet with innovation and imagination, we have researched, learned, sung, danced, and created beauty. We have determined to keep showing up every day in the world to make a difference. For we are pipers. We do the good, and it is good, so very good to be here with our families, our friends, faculty, staff, leaders, and trustees. The moment has arrived. So as our names are called, may we feel their dignity and grace. May we bless and honor all our ancestors as we hear the call to future generations. We don't stand alone. Look around. We belong to one another, and we are grateful, so very grateful. In all your names, Holy One, we pray to receive the joy of this day. Amen. And be seated.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize our current members of the Board of Trustees. Trustees, will you please stand? Thank you for being here. There are also several groups of graduates I'd like to recognize. First are the students whose academic achievements have been exceptional. If you are graduating with Latin honors, departmental honors, participated in university honors programs, or were inducted into Phi Beta Kappa or another national honor society, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Hamline has a long tradition of legacy families. In our ceremony today, those students wearing a burgundy and gray cord have a parent, grandparent, spouse, sibling, or children who also graduated from Hamline. With these legacy graduates and their families, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. At Hamline, we are firmly committed to supporting those who are first in their family to complete college. If you are a first-generation student graduating today, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. We would like to recognize the graduates who are also veterans. Please stand and be recognized, not only for your achievement today, but for your service to our country. Last, but certainly not least, please stand if you are a graduate. Thank you. You can be seated. Now, I would like to ask Brenda Edmondson-Heim, Chair of our Board of Trustees, to bring greetings on their behalf.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to be here in my official role as the chair of the board of the Hamline Board of Trustees. Welcome to Commencement 2021, celebrating your accomplishments. You have come to this position after a lot of hard work, long hours of study, perhaps a job or two, and filling your time with other activities, maybe an athlete, a musician, an artist, in public service, and I hope with some time of great fun and camaraderie. Whatever it was that drew you to Hamline in the first place, this is your time to celebrate. It has not been made easier by the pandemic, but you persevered. You adapted, and you made it through to this day with the support of your peers, the faculty, your friends, and your families. Getting to graduation is a shared community journey. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Hamline University, I want to congratulate you for being here. I hope that you will take your skills and your Hamline experience out and make an impact in the world. Thank you in advance for the part that you will play in service, compassion, leadership, and scholarship, the guiding principles of the Hamline education. We are grateful for what you have brought us over the past few years. We have heard your voice, and we are a better university because of your time here. Thank you, and now let's celebrate.
Good morning, everyone. Would Rosemarie Attili, Sophia Warwick, and Andrew Weston please join me on the stage? Sophia and Andrew, would you please join us? Oh, there they are. Sorry, I wasn't able to see you. All right, let's see. The John Wesley Awards and Service Awards were established by the Board of Trustees to recognize those students whose leadership and service to others and to Hamline University best exemplify the spirit of the Methodist founder, John Wesley, to do all of the good that you can. These are the university's most prestigious awards, which is why we started presenting these awards at commencement and have asked former award recipients to please wear their medallions in commemoration of their award. Please turn to page 31 and 32 in your program to read more about each one of our award recipients. Presenting the medallions to our recipients, Brenda Edmondson-Heim, the chair of the trustees, will be giving each person their awards. Our first award recipient is Rosemarie Attili, who is graduating with a degree in English with a communication studies minor and a teaching certificate in foreign language and a certificate. Our second recipient is Sophia Warwick, who is graduating with honors with a double major in music and social justice with a minor in nonprofit management. And our third recipient is Andrew Weston, who is graduating with a major in social justice and minors in legal studies and Spanish. please join me one more time in congratulating all of our 2021 John Wesley Award recipients.
This year, with 3 undergraduate ceremonies for the class of 2021, we had the great pleasure of being able to choose 3 speakers. Rosemary Atterley, will you please come forward? We have just met her as a Wesley Award winner, and you can read her story on both page 6 and 31. Save that for a little later so that you can focus our attention now on what she's about to say.
I may have secured this degree, but my cap is hanging on by a thread. I just want to let everyone know in advance. Good morning, students, staff, faculty, and community members. My name is Rosemary Atile, and I am honored and humbled to be speaking before you today. Many of you might not know me personally, but if you've been on the Hamline homepage in the past year, you've seen my face. Regardless, if I am to speak to you today, it is only fair I let you know who I am. I stand before you today an educator, a writer, an activist, a student leader in various capacities across campus, a Black woman, and a first-generation college graduate whose journey started back home in Togo, West Africa. To me, this milestone marks many things, and as I reflected on what to speak to you all about, I kept remembering the moments in which I truly felt I belonged at Hamline University, and the moments in which I had no doubt that I was going to make it to graduation. Each one of those moments includes a faculty, staff, peer, friend, or family that saw me in my wholeness, in my Black queer womanhood, in my artistry, in my insecurity, and in my triumphs. These moments have cultivated in me a burning passion to foster empathy and understanding. I want to be there for someone else in the same way others have been for me, and I want to encourage you all to do the same. One of the things the world is in dire need of right now is people who see themselves as a part of a collective and recognize their responsibility to that collective. Just in the past year, we have witnessed and experienced so much collective trauma. And if there is one thing that has taught us, it is that we need each other. That we need to care for each other, to protect each other, to stand up and advocate for each other, to support each other, to march for, to donate, to teach, to value each other's lives. All of us are here today because of people who valued us enough to encourage us to go through and persist through college, and took the time to teach us, to advise us, to ask us what we need, to send care packages, to help pay for our education. We are here today because we have people who care for us, the people who laughed with us, cried with us, and pulled us out of dark places, the people who challenged us and taught us about ourselves, and whose belief in us overflowed from them into us in the moments we questioned if we could make it to today. These past 4 years have taught me how to recognize those people, how to appreciate them, and most importantly, how powerful it is to follow their lead. Being a student leader has taught me that it starts with yourself. I had to learn who I was outside of the box society wants to put us in and work towards who I wanted to be. Then I had to make a commitment to become that person and use all the opportunities at my disposal to propel me forward. Lastly, I had to give myself and others a lot of grace. And I had tried practicing that before Hamline, but I want to thank Matt Barr for helping me grasp what that meant and put it into practice. These choices have helped me make connections that ground me and helped me accomplish my goals. It helped me commit to looking for big and small ways to impact this community. It helped me recognize the power that one person holds in any community. And this is a power you all have. You have the power to make a difference in someone's life. You have the power to mentor, to advise, to validate, to provide a shoulder to cry on. You have the power to see someone's potential and help them grow. You have the power to recognize someone's humanity and make them feel seen. You have the power to connect. I truly believe that we are all interconnected and no one is walking about the world without having an impact on someone or someone else having an impact on them. So wherever your journey takes you, remember that you are powerful. Remember all the powerful people who helped you get to this point, including yourself. And this is the most cheesy Hamline thing I have ever said in my life and will probably ever say, but it is so necessary. Please remember to do all the good you can. By all the means you can, no matter how big or small or how insignificant you think it is. In all the ways you can, even when no one is paying you attention or giving you a round of applause. In all the places you can. At all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can. Because the world is hurting, and the world needs it. The world needs you. And I wouldn't be myself if I didn't end this with a poem. This poem I started writing my first semester in my Schilling dorm room, and I didn't find it again until I was writing this speech, so I took it as a sign and decided to finish it for all of you as my parting gift. I just want to take a moment before the poem to thank my mother, Lily Agbokwe. I don't even have the words. My sister Elsa, my best friends, faculty, professors, everyone who has supported me and helped me survive and live, I appreciate you. If college was a natural disaster, it'd be a tornado. A combination of humid anticipation and cold, dry imposter syndrome. Sometimes it moves you far away from home, and sometimes you're barely a town over. The point is, you're not in Kansas anymore. It sucks you in with the notions of more freedom, new beginnings, and crazy fun weekends, all while getting a degree. What a deal. But like all natural disasters, it's unpredictable. And suddenly, debris flies right into you, and now you've got a gash on the side of your head the size of a tall Starbucks drink. And the worst part is, you never saw it coming. Just like you didn't see the end of Subway coming, RIP. You didn't see the people coming to your rescue either, pulling you into the eye of the storm, and somehow you're all surviving together. Together, you learn that 8 a.m. in high school and 8 a.m. in college aren't even a part of the same universe. Together, you watch everything around you moving too fast and try to figure out what is going on. Together, you walk the yellow brick road, otherwise known as Alumni Way. And along that way, you gain courage, love, and the brain capacity to survive a semester without a spring break. Along the way, you meet professors who teach you how to think differently, faculty that encourage you to lead, peers that can always confirm that they too are tired but somehow end up talking about the meaning of life until sunrise. The thing about tornadoes is that they can last from several seconds to more than an hour. That is exactly what college feels like. You're swept up in it, and before you know it, it's over. And you've got a great story to tell. And so, to the class of 2021, remember your power, share your power, and empower others, because we have the power to do good. Thank you and congratulations.
That's a Hammond Piper. Rosemarie, you rock, sweetheart. I am so proud of you. I've had the honor and the pleasure to watch her grow. I've had the honor and the pleasure to see her be an activist, to stand up for what she believes in. I'm so proud of her, and I'm so proud of every last one of you. Congratulations to you, our 2021 graduates. Your road this day was not nearly as straight as it should have been. From April 1st, 2020, after spring break, you returned to a learning environment that was unlike what you had come to expect. Yet from then to now, you prevailed, and we are delighted to celebrate you today with your family, with your friends, to congratulate you for what you have accomplished and wish you well for the future, a future that we know will be bright. It was not just you who had to deal with the unexpected, a pandemic and its impact. Your family had to deal with it as well. While you tried to figure out Canvas, how to stay in contact with your professors, and to get the most out of this academic year, they worried. While you tried to figure out how to respond to the student affairs staff who kept reminding you of the new rules, they worried. They wanted to know if you were safe, especially those of you who sat in the classroom with the professor and other students. They wondered, as did you, is the higher education experience what our students need and want right now? For those of you who lived in the residence halls, they wondered, as did you, were you safe? Those of you who chose to take classes remotely, did you learn all that you needed to learn? Worries abounded. So I ask you, our 2020 graduates, how are you? I say to you, you did it. I say to you, thank you for believing in us and staying with us. So I now ask you, our 2021 graduates, to stand. Each of you stand. I want you to turn and face your families. And I want each of you to say thank you to those who helped you through this year. Thank you. We certainly thank you. Families, we thank you. Students, we thank you for staying strong, for completing your degree. Thank you so much. You can turn around and sit. I now ask your professors and the staff to stand. There are no words. There are no words that can convey just how much we thank you and how much we appreciate the fact that you turned on a dime. You did it. You did it in spite of the fact that you worried about your own health and safety. But you never gave up. You never let a student down. You stayed the course. And I thank each and every last one of you for being a part of this community. I thank you. Trustees, please stand. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for standing by us and making sure that we had all the tools, all the finances, all that we needed to keep this institution strong, to keep us going. Because you too had issues that you had to be concerned about, your health and safety, your family. But you never turned your back on Hamline. But you know, I never expected you to. I know that you're committed to this institution. I know that you love this institution. And we thank you for your commitment. Thank you. Families, thank you, thank you, thank you. With you, they did it. Your student took that winding road and treated it like it was straight. They kept right on going, but I know it was hard. It was challenging. Many of you told me that. You walked through the storm, and we know what it means to walk through that storm. So when you walked through that storm, you never bowed your head. You held your head high. You believed in that end in sight. You had a goal in mind. You knew that there was a silver lining. But you also knew that as you walked through that storm, you weren't alone. You were not alone. You were never alone. You had your family. You had your professors. You had the staff. You had your friends. You had each other. You were never, ever alone. But what you did most is you held your head high. You held true to your values. You were steadfast in what you were doing. And I saw you walking around the campus exhausted because Rosemarie reminded us that you didn't have a spring break. But you know, it was okay. It was okay. You were tired, but you did it. You might have wanted to hang your head a few times, but you did not. You held it high. You were not afraid to deal with the uncertainty. You kept hope alive. You kept hope alive. Now here you are, your graduation day. Graduation day is one of my more favorite days of the year, for it signifies a beginning ripe with a promise of possibilities, of roads that you have yet to travel, but will, of a life that will be forever changed. I speak to you today about the importance of expanding your horizon, of never being afraid to step outside your comfort zone, of doing whatever you think you need to do to get from point A to point F, because you're going to skip all those other in between. You'll knock those out of the ballpark. I speak to you today about allowing yourself to be uncomfortable. You had to be as you lived through this pandemic. The pandemic has taught all of us a very important lesson. It's helped us to better understand who we are. It has made relationships with your family, your friends, your neighbors, your professors, the Hamline staff more special. Even when you got sick and tired of being in the same house with your family. And it happened, right? Go ahead and admit it. It happened. But that's what happens when families care about each other. You don't get sick and tired of people you don't care about. But you do, people you do. I look out among you today, and I see heroes. I see sheroes. I see theros. Andrew, I got that right. I see believers. I see fighters. I see the future for us all. More importantly for today, I see Hamline Pipers. I see students who with grit and might persevered through a pandemic. I see students who shed tears and watched in disbelief as a man lay on the ground with a knee to his neck, calling for his mother. I see your humanity. You responded as I expected a Piper would. First, you watched the video with disbelief and thought, this is not the America that I love. We as a nation are better than this. Then you stood up. You showed up, and you made your voice heard among the thousands ringing loud and true around the world. You made the late Congressman John Lewis weep as he marveled at what he called a modern-day civil rights movement. You fed his soul and provided substance for his last days on this earth. For he, like those of us here at Hamline and the rest of the world know, without a doubt, that this country, with you, is in good hands. We are living in a time of uncertainty, but for you, with your graduation, the time has come. As Sam Cooke sang in his song, a change is going to come. This day, given all that has occurred, not being able to have the last year of your college life be as you had hoped, witnessing injustice, seeing our democracy threatened. What a year it has been. Yet through it all, change is going to come. It's been a long time coming, but you know change is going to come. And you, our Hamline Pipers, will be the instrument of that change. You are the leaders of our modern-day civil rights movement. Now, I know some of you wondered if we were going to be upset with you when you got arrested for protesting. We weren't upset with you. We're proud of you for standing up for what you believe in. Proud of you. And I can't say that enough. Commencement to a Hamline graduate means a lot. So many of you worked several jobs while a student. The first in your family to receive a college degree. Or in the military or veterans. You wear many hats. Some of those hats blew off your head this year, and you simply tried to hang on to the rest of them. You sacrificed much, but you did it. You graduated. This year, your graduation year has not been easy. The world changed on you. The nation changed on you. It changed on us. But you never gave up your studies. You never gave up on Minnesota. You never gave up on the nation. You collected food and gave it to people in need. You collected diapers, toiletries, anything you thought was needed as the pandemic ravaged the lives of many. You gave of yourself and never asked for anything in return. You organized around voting, as is expected of a Hamline student. And what did you do? You voted in record numbers. You took to heart what it means to be civically engaged. You showed the world what a Hamline Piper looks like. You continue to endure. You never give up. I thank you for wearing a mask. You social distanced. You accepted that social interactions had to be different. Scholar athletes, I know it was hard for you this year. And I apologize to you for being the head of Division III and canceling your championships. But it was necessary. It was necessary to keep you safe, to keep you whole, to keep you healthy. Scholar athletes, you know I like raising that trophy. As a matter of fact, I take them away from you and put them in my office so I can look at them every day. But we're so proud of you. We're so proud of Delta, Tau, Theta, Chi, our honors students, our students with Hedgeman, Wesley Center, our students who have given back and done so much. We're so very proud of you. Because again, it was never about you. You never lost sight of your goal, getting your degree. No pandemic was going to stand in your way. Now here we are, celebrating you. As I look out among you today, I see the Hamline of today and the Hamline of tomorrow. I see a rainbow of people. I see the nation in your faces. Isn't this what the nation should look like? What Hamline looks like? We represent what the rest of the world needs to be. We represent the good in this nation. We are it. In all of you, I see what we could be. If we simply embraced those words that we've heard, that all people are created equal. I believe that. That all people are entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We recite those words, and you believe them. You want to believe them. But the murder of Mr. George Floyd called into question what we believe, what we thought we had accomplished with the first civil rights movement. Then I saw you, our Hamline students. I saw you. Stand in front of the governor's house, in front of Hamline's house, protesting, peacefully protesting, lending your voice to the many to say, this is not right. This must stop. You gave your heart. You're giving your heart for what you want this nation to become, what you need this nation to become. You need it to live, we want it to live up to its ideals, not for some, but for all. You are amazing people. And I have the pleasure of having come in contact with you. We have the pleasure of having come in contact with you. One thing I can say about you, your heart is big, and you are a hope for the future. You challenge those of us here at Hamline to take a look at what we do, to question our actions, policies, and practices. We did not always agree, but we heard you. And we will continue to hear you, because it is because of you, with you, that we transform this campus. That we just don't talk about an ideal campus. We have a campus that's real, that represents all of you, that represents your hopes and your dreams, that helps you move to do the things you need to do. But I say this to you, students, on behalf of the faculty and the staff, we hope we've done a good job. We truly try to do a good job. We hope we've taught you to be more tolerant, as this is the hallmark of a well-educated person. In the process, we hope we taught you to remain strong, to not be silenced, to not let someone else take your voice away from you, no matter what they say and do. We hope we encouraged you, gave you the tools, the means to speak truth to power. As I was writing these words, I was reminded of words spoken by the Russian novelist and activist Alexander Solzhenitsyn. In his 1970 Nobel Peace Prize speech, which he was not allowed to give, he said, "One word of truth outweighs the world." Those words mean a lot to me, and I hope they do you as well. I discovered Solzhenitsyn when I was in high school and fell in love with everything that he wrote, because he was talking about liberty. He was talking about freedom. He was talking about social justice. Are we not institutions of higher learning? Is it not our job to help you find your truth so you can speak confidently with conviction? Is it not our job to educate you, and we hope we did? To make sure that you can speak with authority? Is it not our job to have you question everything that's put before you? Is it not our job to ensure you that liberty belongs to you? We must be willing to tell the truth. We must be willing to speak up. Our campaign in Hamline, for the years you have been with us, has been to prepare you for the truth. As Solzhenitsyn said, we must. It has been our mission to prepare you for the world of work and life in general, to help you appreciate what it means to be part of a civil society. Our campaign has been to equip you with the skills, the knowledge to make a difference. Our campaign has been to help you solidify your identity, who you are, what you stand for, to help you turn possibilities into opportunities, to encourage the use of your voice to live a just and moral life, to give you hope, to allow your dreams to come true. You can change the world. We need you to change the world. You have it in you to change the world. But this will not happen unless you demand more of yourself. James Baldwin, when discussing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X said, "The hope of the world lies in what one demands, not of others, but of oneself. Demand more of yourself. You have it in you to do so." The work you are prepared to are doing has been greatly influenced by the people you came into contact with at Hamline University, the books you read, the assignments you were given, the research projects you did, the service you gave, whether it's McVeigh, through the Wesley Center, Hedgeman Center, as a student leader. You gave so much. I don't expect that to stop now. You know what it means to give, so you will continue to give. With you, I see the hope for this nation. Use your knowledge to change the world. Use your knowledge to fight against injustice. Use your knowledge to fight for all. Find a way to include other voices as you find a way to make sure your own is heard. The pandemic has not stopped you from speaking out against injustice, inequality, inequity, exclusion. We are proud of you for standing up, showing up, and being heard. Hamline Pipers, remember this. Maya Angelou said, "You may encounter defeat, but you must not be defeated." You are ready for whatever the world throws in your way. You are Hamline Pipers. Congratulations. We're proud of you.
Good morning. Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Science please rise? President Miller, the faculty has recommended these students for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Science, and the recommendation has been approved. It is my pleasure to present them to you and ask that you confer upon them their degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration please rise? President Miller, the faculty has recommended these students for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, and the recommendation has been approved. It is my pleasure to present them to you for degree conference. First row graduates, would you please rise? The rest may be seated.
Rosemary Akuvi Atile, Bachelor of Arts. Rupa Udikari, Bachelor of Arts. Iman Ahmed, Bachelor of Arts. Haley Elizabeth Androli, Bachelor of Business Administration. Kaylee Marie Backus, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Rayla Bacon, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Jada Rain Bagstead, Bachelor of Arts. Kaylee Marie Baldwin, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Fernando Benitez, Bachelor of Arts. Carly Renee Beener, Bachelor of Arts. Michaela Marie Bishop, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Barrett Olivia Boyer, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Shiley Burleson King, Bachelor of Arts. Abel Dugume Buza, Bachelor of Science. Lexi Carlson, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Lauren Michelle Carter, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Daniel Cervantes Sanchez, Bachelor of Arts. Randall Kalen Kark, Bachelor of Science. Christy H. Cunningham, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Carmen Dance, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Josie Mae Dykeman, Bachelor of Arts. Helen Swan Dolan, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Scott Louis Dorvillier, Bachelor of Business Administration. Soraya Mitch Dorvillier, Bachelor of Arts.
Alexander J. Drake, Bachelor of Arts. Callista Jean Dresselhaus, Bachelor of Arts. Chloe Lee Dufault, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Lily Brianne Duffy, Bachelor of Business Administration. Ethan Chilton Ing, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Sean Thomas Farrell, Bachelor of Fine Arts. Olivia Carol Felland, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Alexa Michelle Foster, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, double degree. Danielle R. Frankie, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Sandy Fung, Bachelor of Business Administration. Riley Claire Greiser, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Delaney Judith Grundhauser, Bachelor of Arts.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. She just said card, so just read that. I just said Groundhauser. Ryan Hefts, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Christopher Joseph Hayes, Bachelor of Arts. Olivia Gurnis Jerland, Bachelor of Arts, University Honors, summa cum laude. Jonah Asul Holiday, Bachelor of Business Administration. Hannah Elizabeth Hooley, Bachelor of Science. Madison Rose Harley, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Bakari Jackson, Bachelor of Arts. Sadia Mohammed Jama, Bachelor of Business Administration. Jacob Johnson, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Kaylee Leslie Cambeats, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Savannah Grace Kaiser, Bachelor of Arts. Alexandra Ruth Kolstad, Bachelor of Arts. Molly Londieta, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Lila Lee, Bachelor of Arts. Haley McKell Lenz, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Norkeisha Lindgren, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Heidi Marie Lukanen, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Liu, Bachelor of Arts. Rhiannon McGee, Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Arts double degree, magna cum laude. Kate Malanafi, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Drew Mickle Maris, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Jesslyn Faye Markin, Bachelor of Arts, University Honors. Sarah McCollum, Bachelor of Arts, University Honors, magna cum laude. Caitlin Leslie McCollum, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Sabrina Marie Merritt, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Patrick Sean Mishner, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Daniel Marie Miller, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Paul Joseph Miller, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Madison Leslie Moan, Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts, double degree, magna cum laude. Alexandra Nicole Malloy, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Claire Shannon Murphy, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Eleanor Claire Meddy, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude.
Evan Andrew Nelson, Bachelor of Arts. Kira Oakland, Bachelor of Arts. Brianna Catherine Olson, Bachelor of Arts. Ian Nels Christian Olson, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Jamie Blair Oaksey, Bachelor of Arts. Cassidy Jane Ovaska, Bachelor of Business Administration. Julia Ann Peterson, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Joshua Andrew Pratt Thatcher, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Aubrey Alana Robinson, Bachelor of Arts. Carissa K. Roots, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Sydney M. Rubel, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Grace Jane Ryan, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Sarah Louise Sawyer, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Joanna Marie Schmidt, Bachelor of Arts. Emily L. Smith, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Isabella Marianne Smith, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Cora Beth Stalkup, Bachelor of Science, University Honors, cum laude. Myra Jane Stauber, Bachelor of Science. Cynthia Judith Van Acker, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Alana Rose Veneman, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Anna Ellen Wagner, Bachelor of Fine Arts, summa cum laude. Lillian Irene Warner, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Sophie Peyton Warwick, Bachelor of Arts, University Honors, summa cum laude.
Samaya Warsame, Bachelor of Business Administration. Willow Rose Weaver, Bachelor of Arts. Andrew P. Weston, Bachelor of Arts. Madeline Margaret Wick, Bachelor of Arts, Fine Arts, cum laude. Nija Tamara Willis, Bachelor of Arts. Colin Evan Wilson, Bachelor of Arts. Brooklyn Page Worms, Bachelor of Arts. Elena Zuniga Serrana, Bachelor of Arts. Nicholas Cabian, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Emma Rose Hahn, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Nia Samala Ford, Bachelor of Arts. Savior Truth Allen Knight, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. George Wameme, Bachelor of Business Administration. Camilla Ann Foster, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Science from the College of Liberal Arts, and Bachelor of Business Administration from the School of Business, please rise. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of the Hamline University of Minnesota, and with the authority vested in me as president by the trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Business Administration, with all the rights, duties, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Graduates, congratulations. You may move your tassels from left to right. Graduates, this is your moment. This is your time. Make the most of it. You have the tools that you need in order to succeed, and succeed you will. I want to remind you of the words we say as you enter, and we say as you graduate. And those are the words of John Wesley. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. Do all the good you can. We have no doubt that you will. Before I ask the audience to stand, I want to acknowledge a colleague of ours. And she said to me, I don't know how many of these I can go through, but she's just going to have to deal with it. And that's Chaplain Nancy Vivi, who's been the heart and soul of this institution for so many years, who's retiring this year. She didn't ask permission. She took it upon herself to do it. But we still love her in spite of that. And we know that even though she's retiring, her heart remains with Hamline University. So I ask for the audience, please stand and remove your hats for the benediction. Please remain in your places until the recessional is completed. To our guests, please stay in your places until the recessional is completed, and the ushers signal you to exit, row by row. Chaplain Nancy Vivi.
Thank you, President. So now that we have been here, heard our name called, walked forward and across this stage, received the right of our accomplishments, we now go forth adorned with our new identities, graduate, degree bearer, alum, yet still a piper. Pipers belong together. So we go forward together with our voices and grit, with courage and humility, with empathy and understanding. Even though there is uncomfortable unpredictability and swirling winds of change, we will hold on to our cherished ideals, our hopes, and words of truth. We will hear the call to do and be the good for all people. Though the destination is not yet clear, we can trust the promise of this opening. May we unfurl ourselves into the grace of beginning that is at one with our life's happiness. We will take care of ourselves and be there for others. We will keep our spirits open to adventure. Soon we will home in new rhythms, for our big hearts sense the world that awaits us. May God bless you and keep you. May God's holy face shine upon you and be gracious unto you this day and forevermore. Go in peace. Amen.